Hello everyone, welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you guys so very much for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you Movie and a Stitch B. It's part of a collab started by Terry from the Yarn Joy podcast, Ella from No Catchy Name. I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember the other two, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna look you up, I promise. I don't remember. I know Kayla from Llama Mama Kayla. I mean, there's a bunch of people jumping aboard. I don't want to name names because I don't want to forget names. However, all you have to do is, hopefully mine is lit up, my title is lit up blue. Just click that. And I'm pretty sure that Miss Ella over at No Catchy Name made a playlist, so you can just go on there and just binge watch everybody and the movies that everyone's watching and the projects. So, okay. So what we're doing, I'm sure you guys probably know if you're watching this, we are making a project to go along with a movie that we're watching. We're watching movies from all the way through the alphabet, so A through Z, every other week. We choose a movie and we have a project that goes along with that movie. Everyone's doing completely different projects. Some people, all sorts of things going on. Some people are making like cowls and hats and things, and some people are making things like that for charity. Some people are making granny squares. Some people are making blankets. The list goes on, and it's so cool. So, alright. So, let's see. So, that's kind of a vague introduction into what we're doing. Like I said, we're going through the alphabet. So, today, I'm going to talk about our A movie that we watched. So, if you're new here, thank you so much. If you're returning, thank you so much. Okay. If you're new here, however, then you probably don't know, we're also working on a family surprise blanket. Excuse me. So every day, my kiddos and my husband pick a surprise blanket or a surprise ball of yarn for me that we're adding to a blanket for them to have one day. So I thought it'd be cool to have a surprise, incorporate the movie and Stitch with our family also, and watch family movies, but make a blanket to go along with one of the blankets that one of them can have one day. I have 3 kids, so I just need one more project for one more blanket. I've made them all blankets before, but I thought it'd be cool, like a movie, not necessarily a movie, but like a family, memory blanket for them each to have too. So this will make my second blanket, so I just need one more. So ideas welcome, just saying. So, okay. Anyway, if you're not new also, or if you're new also, I ramble, just so you know. Okay. So our movie that we watched for the letter A was Abominable. We watched it on Hulu. It was super cute. Okay, so it was a 2019 computer animated movie by DreamWorks Animation. It's rated PG and the running time is 1 hour and 37 minutes. Okay. Let's jump ahead. I made a little list of kind of what happened in the movie. Okay, which I mean is what we're supposed to do, right? Yeah. Scooch up. I'm sorry. Okay. So, the voice actors in the movie are, forgive me if I pronounce any of these incorrectly. Okay, Chloe Bennett, Albert Sy, Tenzing Norgay Trainer, Eddie Izzard, Sarah Paulson. I love Sarah Paulson. Okay, so the basic summary of the movie is when Yi, who is played by Chloe Bennett, she finds a Yeti on top of her roof, and her friends, Jin and Ping, all name him Everest, and they embark on a journey across China to reunite the magical creature. He's very magical. He does very cool things. At one point, he does a really cool thing with blueberries. I'll just tell you that. Anyway, they're going to reunite him with his family. All the while, though, there's always got to be a bad guy, right? So all the while, the wealthy man and his crew try to capture the Yeti. With the help from Eddie Izzard, with the help from the wealthy man, excuse me, the wealthy man is Eddie Izzard. Okay, and the wealthy man tries to capture the Yeti with help from his crew, with zoologist Dr. Sarah Paulson. Sorry for any confusion right there. Okay, so that was like a brief summary that I found. These are just a couple notes that I wrote as we were watching it. Okay, so like I said, Yi is the girl that found, they eventually, like I said, they named him Everest with the Yeti up on top of the roof. Okay, Ping and Jin are brothers, and Jin is the big brother. They all live in China. Okay, Yi works a lot. The little girl, she works like a whole lot. She works with, or lives with her mother and her grandmother. She, like I said, works like crazy. She plays the violin. She does an awesome job, but she won't play in front of anybody anymore. I'm not going to give spoilers for the most part, so, okay. Said they obviously, once again, named the Yeti Everest. Their whole plan is to take him back to Mount Everest or the Himalayas, because it takes place in China. I wrote down on here that the grandma is my favorite, because she's hysterical. Like, every one of the scenes that she was in, those were my favorite ones. I'm not sure who played the grandma, but she did an awesome job. And I also wrote Yin socks, question mark, or not question mark, but heart, need to make. So Yin socks, heart, need to make. They are so cute. They look like, I thought they were leg warmers at first, but they're socks, and they're a color I showed in my previous video, but a color I'm fixing to show, and like a blue striped sock. They're so cute. Anyway, okay, so I thought it'd be fun. Ella is doing, she made like a little marquee, and it has little stars that you stick on it. It's absolutely adorable. And so I thought it'd be fun. My family and I discussed this, that we should maybe rate like out of 0 to 10 skeins of yarn, because, you know, it's what we're using. So, okay, so we all took a vote because it's a family movie, right? So everybody got a vote. So there were 2 votes for it to be a 7, 2 votes for it to be an 8, and 1 for it to be 9. So therefore, with an average, we give this movie as a family 8 skeins of yarn out of 10. It's very, very cute, and I totally recommend it. Okay, so a few fun facts. Losing papers. Okay, a few fun facts. Excuse me. The movie was in development at DreamWorks Animation since 2010, so it came out in 2019. It was originally called Everest, which I feel like makes more sense, but there's probably another movie called Everest. Causes confusion, I'm sure. The official trailer was shown before Dumbo on March 29th, 2019. It grossed over $181 million worldwide. This one was pretty wild. Okay, this fun fact I found makes it quite interesting. The movie was banned from several countries because of the, okay, I'll just read it. It was banned from, I wrote this down, I was trying to like summarize it, but just, it's fine. Alright, from several countries involved in territorial disputes with China over the South China Sea, namely the Philippines, Vietnam, and Malaysia. That's who banned the movie, because of a controversial scene of a map. There's just like one scene, it's just shown for a second. Anyway, of the map, it says of the region with the 9-dash line, which is what they call it, and it's like their geopolitical border, like China's border line, and they thought that, okay, that's what's used by China to lay claim over a portion of the South Sea of China, and they thought that it was, like I said, in the wrong place, I guess. There was disputes over it, so it wasn't, something about it wasn't right, so they banned it, like I said, in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Malaysia. However, there's a happy ending. However, the movie would later be allowed on streaming in those countries with the offending map removed, so they had to take that part out. Okay, so I have one spoiler, but I'm not going to spoil it. It's like a intro to a spoiler, and that is that this is the first DreamWorks movie in which the villain actually turns out not to be the villain at all. Ooh, are you intrigued? Okay, let's see. What else did I write? Okay, I think that's it. So that she plays the violin. That's all I have written. I think that was it. Okay, my goodness. I filmed this before, and if I would have posted it, y'all would have been nauseous the whole time because it was sideways. I did it weird on my phone. I don't know what I did, so I'm hoping this one works out. So, okay, so I think I mentioned everything. All right, so for my project, I have never made a chevron blanket or a ripple or a zigzag, whatever you would like to call it, but that's what I wanted to make this time. So that's what I made. So I found the pattern from Jada & Stitches. I'm sure everyone knows who she is. She's also making, this is my intro to my January, my year-long blanket that she does. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's what her pattern is called. It's just the chevron ripple zigzag blanket, and it's red and white. The blanket is. I'll write down what exactly it's called for the next video. Way to be prepared. Okay. Anyway, so I wanted to make a chevron blanket, so that is what I did. So I used Miss Jada's pattern, and I made a chevron blanket. So I wanted to be able to do black in between the movies. I want to do 4 rows of color for the movie. And then I wanted to do black in between. It's just kind of like a neutral kind of color to separate out each movie, right? Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I'm using this stitch marker so that way I know that it's the top, just in case, I guess. And it says the world is wonderful, and it has a lobster claw. Okay, so I did 2 rows of black to start out, the very top. This orangish beautiful color right here is Big Twist Value, not that you can tell, in the color Coral. These are all 4 weights. And I did this color because of Yee, the little girl, her socks, like I talked about. They're this color and, like I said, like a baby blue color, and they're stripes. And they're too neat, and I need them in my life. So anyway, so this color inspired me. So that's what that's for. I had yet to see the movie whenever I picked my colors. But this purple right here was in the, I don't know what that was, that fell. Anyway, this right here was in a lot of the like movie poster and just the different spots of the movie, and so, or like of pictures that I saw on Google Images, should I say. So I wanted to use that, and then turns out it's in the movie pretty often actually, so worked out. It is Big Twist Value in the color Lilac. This right here, the white, he's the abominable snowman, right? So obviously we have to have snow. I mean, what kind of movie would it be without snow? So I used Red Heart Metallic in the color white. This one's been very well loved. So that's what that was. This beautiful baby blue. You guys can see that it's baby blue. Anywho, the baby blue right here is the same thing. I just thought that it made sense with the ice, like the white kind of did, like snow and ice. So it is, once again, Big Twist in the color Sky Blue. Well, they all just fell off. And then the black, I just did, it's just, I love this yarn black. So, that's what a blanket looks like. Okay, secret time. I have these pretty often. I follow Miss Jada's pattern. She says even that it's for a lapkin. It is. It's perfect for a lapkin. Okay. I don't know why in my brain I thought that it might be big enough to be like a blanket. I don't know why I thought that. Anyway, so I made this. I don't feel like it's quite long enough for, like I said, because I feel like our square that we're making is going to be pretty big. And I just want the kids to be able to just have like a big, just like blanket. So I text my aunt. She's my crochet peoples that I know. And she told me, well, first I asked her, I was like, how many stitches would I do for the chevron slash zigzag blanket. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. If you mean the ripple blanket, she's like, I would do 200. I was like, see, everyone calls it something different. So anyway, so this is what I'm showing y'all. However, when I come back in 2 weeks with my Bee movie, I'm probably not going to have this one. I'm going to use the same colors. I'm thinking like a fun scarf, right? Like a head wrap or something maybe, but I want it to be big enough. So I'm going to try to do 200. I'm just going to keep this because it's my first chevron and I don't want to rip it. Plus I don't like ripping stuff out. Put all the effort into it. So coming back, it's probably not going to be the same blanket, just so you know. So anyway, so I'm going to try 200 next time. Fingers crossed. If anyone has any other suggestions of how I could, if that would be right, I guess, would you please let me know? Like I said, I've never made a chevron. I just want it to be like a good size. Okay. So anyway, like I said, overall, 8 out of 10 skeins of yarn. It was awesome. So cute. The grandma made the movie for me. It was all cute, but the grandma made the movie. Okay, so like I said, this is all my surprise to them because they've been surprising me every single day. So I figured it's only fair every 2 weeks I surprise them. So they had no idea what movie we were watching until I clicked on it last night. And so for our Bee movie, they also don't know, so don't tell, please. My husband's probably going to watch this, so earmuffs. Earmuffs to you, sir. Okay. So I thought long and hard about it. I thought about Beetlejuice because I obviously have a love for Beetlejuice. Not that you can see. That is the sandworm pin. This is Lydia. Not that you can tell what that is, or me making a shadow pretending to is going to make a difference. Anyway, so I thought about that one. I was like, no, I've seen that a billion times. So then I thought about A Bug's Life because that is the cutest movie ever, and every time like the kids want to watch it, I'm all about it. I love that movie. And so I thought about that one. I was like, well, I don't know. And then I thought about A Buddy Holly Story because I love Buddy Holly. Like this special spot in my 15-year-old heart for Buddy Holly. Like I've always loved Buddy Holly since I was little. The movie's kind of whatever. Gary Busey's his own person, right? But either way, just because they've never seen it. My kids have never seen it, so I thought that one would be cool. But I settled on, and I'm stoked about the one I settled on. Once again, Earmuffs, Dear Husband. We're gonna watch for our Bee movie, Big Fish. I'm so excited. I hope nobody heard me. We have it on DVD. I'm not sure. I tried to look and see if I could find it on Hulu and Netflix, and I couldn't find it for y'all, and I'm sorry. It might be on Disney Plus. I didn't look on Disney Plus. We have Disney Plus. I did not look. I don't know why. I just know that we have the DVD, so we can watch it. That is a really good movie. The whole way through it, it's just like this wild fantasy movie, and so I have to think hard about what colors I'm using. I have no idea what I'm using. I may just, like, as we watch it, come up with it. Obviously there's going to be some blue involved because it has to do a lot with the water. I'm probably going to use gold for the ring just because. I don't know if y'all have seen Big Fish. If not, you should totally watch it. We could watch it together, y'all. I don't know what night we're going to watch it, but over the next 2 weeks we could watch it and talk about it. So anyway, so that's what I decided on. So our project, wink wink, I'll come back with a new one. It'll be long, because I'll just keep this one. I may just make like a baby blanket, or maybe go ahead and make a lapkin, because that's its purpose, right? That's what it was supposed to be, as a lapkin. So I may just do that, but anywho. So I'm going to add to that something to go with Big Fish, and I'll come back to tell you guys all about it. It's a good one. So, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys have a very blessed day. Be sure and binge watch everybody else who's doing the movie and Stitch, because it is such a cool idea, and that's what I'm fixing to do. Watch everybody else's. So, alright. You guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.